Hey, Grant,
I'm Jason Statham. I'll protect the hive.
I'm the beekeeper.
I'm the
You have
beekeeper.
lost these things. Until they fail, then you have me.
And we also have Cokehead Trust Fund baby Josh Hutcherson. So this movie was fucking awesome. I think we can just start it with
Let's get
that.
that off the forefront, guys. But welcome back.
Yeah,
We're
this
talking
is
about
not.
The Beekeeper.
We're
This
not
movie's
angry.
awesome already.
Nah.
And this is the second film I've seen so far this year is this movie. And, I mean,
It was a lot better than the first one you saw.
and so far, it's my favorite movie of the year so far. And again, not gonna toot my own horn, but just saying, it is my favorite so far.
I already have a top 5. I see a lot.
But again, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything past The Beekeeper and Night Swim. But this is easily the better one of the two.
My number one, for those who are curious, of the year so far is Origin, which hasn't come out yet, but I got to see it early. Ava DuVernay's.
I will try to see Mean Girls this week, but I'm also gonna be seeing Radical on Thursday as the plan.
I'm curious about that one. You'll have to let me know how that one is, because I like Eugenio Derbez a lot.
Yeah, my theater's only getting it for one night, so I'm gonna.
By the way, for those who wanted to know, my number 5 is Mean Girls. My number 4 is The Book of Clarence. My number 3 is Sometimes They Think About Dying, which is not out yet, but I saw it a year ago. Good Grief is my number 2, and Origin is my number 1.
I don't know, man. But again, I think probably this week I'll start. I don't know which one I'll watch first, but I'll think about it for now. But first off, I saw The Beekeeper earlier today at the time of streaming because I was going to see it on Friday, but weather was shit, and then yesterday weather was shit too.
Yep.
So finally got to check it out today, and all I can say is,
don't move.
Tits, bro. It's the tits, bro.
Oh yeah, you're not lying about that. It's definitely the tits.
I don't know if I want to keep doing it, but
sure, Jim.
But I'm just saying though, because I know some people love my Jason Statham impression. Like some people on this platform love it.
But yeah, I'm Jason Statham. I'm gonna talk about The Beekeeper.
Some of my viewers are wondering, Grant, why is Memory not in your top 5? So because it didn't come out this year. It came out in 2023. I just got to see it this year. So it'll be on my 2023 list.
Totally fair.
There, my good sir.
All right, I'll stop.
I gotta be real with you. This year, I'm making a resolution to try to rank every movie I see from top to bottom, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet, just because I'm still in the kind of the early stages, and I'm gonna probably lose interest. Trying to think, how many movies have I seen already this year? I've seen
7.
I think actually it's more like 9 or 10. Let me really. Well, sometimes I think about dying, but I haven't reviewed it yet. I'm gonna review it later tonight. Because I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Yes, I've seen 10. So if you want to, although it's 9 because Soul, even though I put it on the overall list of the year, it is technically a movie from 5 years ago. So I can't. So I guess if we're talking 9, I said the first 5, right? So then 6 would be Beekeeper, or actually 6 would be Self-Reliance. 7 would be The Beekeeper. 8 would be Lift, and I think that's what it's called. I've already forgotten. And 9 would be Evil Water.
Night Swim.
Night Swim. Yep. The water's trying to eat you, Luke. Watch out.
Oh no, I'm so afraid.
But regardless of that, we're here to talk about Jason Statham kicking ass as a beekeeper.
Sure are.
But yeah, but also I do want to talk about Josh Hutcherson. He is amazing in the movie. He's hilarious.
Yep.
So good. Jeremy Irons is good too.
Jeremy Irons is, if you want to have someone be your exposition machine, you hire someone like Jeremy Irons. That's perfect casting.
like, he sells it to you instantly.
He does.
Like,
By the way, I don't think I told you this because you hadn't seen it yet when we were talking about it last time. But in the theater, you know the scene where Jeremy Irons is explaining to Josh Hutcherson who the beekeepers are, right? The beekeeper.
Yep.
All right.
Beekeeper.
They talk about how, well, like he says something like, "What do you think this guy is?" And I was sitting next to a friend I ran into. It's like, "Who do you think this is?" And I just said, kind of quietly out loud, "The Baba Yaga." And he just laughed like a freaking hyena. That was great. Baba Yaga.
Regardless of that. Oh my god, that's funny.
This is like John Wick with slightly less good and slightly more ridiculous. But I still like.
And if Jason Statham was John Wick.
You know what I think this is sort of an interesting compare. We talk about the term I use a lot that you've kind of adopted, I think, in some of your videos, is the idea of the best way to judge a movie is to see another movie. And when you think about comparing it to the movie I just watched, which is Lift, which is forgettable as fuck, The Beekeeper, as ridiculous as it is, and as inherently kind of stupid as it is at its heart, it's refreshing to see an action movie that has a personality, which is something that Lift doesn't have. It's so like anonymous.
It's a movie that understands it's ridiculous.
Right. And like, a sense of humor that's actually funny.
Yeah, I'm glad it at least understands that part, because some modern action films have honestly forgotten the fun.
Well, and it seems
worse
like
than this movie.
It seems like the people involved made an effort to at least act like they believe in how ridiculous it is. It doesn't feel like anybody's half-assing it. It feels very. It's well
and Jason
shot.
Jason Statham finally, actually gave a shit this time.
Yeah, thanks for that. Because man, last year was rough it was a hard time being a Jason Statham fan last year. I gotta say, as someone who's been a lifelong Jason Statham fan, it was rough.
But thankfully, he made his comeback this year. Yeah. So, Mr. Statham, all is forgiven, my man.
And so is David Ayer, quite frankly. This is like only the second movie of his that I've seen that I've really, really liked. The other one was End of Watch. This is like, I haven't seen Fury. I know. Everybody get off my dick. I know. I haven't seen Fury.
Yeah, that's what she said. Regardless. Oh yeah, the scene went. Okay, this is kind of a minor spoiler, but it's given in the trailer, so it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's the scene when he has the little buckle tied to his truck. He makes the guy go, "Yay!" off the bridge.
That guy, that actor, I have to say, the actor who played that part, he understood the assignment. That fucking whiny entitled "Bro, what are you doing this, bro?"
My fingers. He cut them off.
Dude, and the other thing too is that the violence when it happens is fucking brutal. He kicks a dude's foot off. I'm not even kidding you. No, remember in the movie, in the hallway fight,
yeah,
he kicks a dude's foot out from under him, off. Jesus. It's brutal. Yeah. No, it's a genuinely brutal-ass movie.
I know that, but I feel like with what David Ayer accomplished this time was actually handling it in a more dark comic way.
Well,
to a point where it's you don't even feel bad for laughing.
Oh, absolutely. This movie is one of those action movies like Upgrade, where if you tell people it's a violent black comedy, you're not lying to them. Because there is that element.
Can I say that about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that too. Although Thanksgiving has enough actual scares in it. Thanksgiving does have some creepy ass moments in it, though. So I can
agree with that at least, but I'm saying in regards to the kills in Thanksgiving, where it's even when you laugh, you don't even feel bad that you're laughing.
Well, yeah, because most of the characters are assholes except the lead. By the way, Thanksgiving, white meat, dark meat, always
carved.
Thanksgiving. You know what I love about the short?
The stuffing scale. of you.
The best thing about it is every other shot is someone getting fucked or someone getting decapitated. Like the whole 2.5 minutes, it's literally that's all it is. It's people having weird sex and people's heads coming off, sometimes at the same time.
Yep. But if I can honestly say my only real issue with this film,
Yeah.
I honestly think there are some underdeveloped characters.
Oh, absolutely. This is not a character. I'll say this: my biggest flaw with it is the cop subplot. I didn't think it worked with the rest of it.
That's kind of what I was leaning into with my negative was the lack of character development. Was the daughter of Felicia Rashad's character in this movie? All we know about her is that she's the daughter and she's an FBI agent. That's literally all we know.
And her entire arc in this movie should have been 5 minutes long. It should have literally just been, hey, this guy is a specially trained agent. He's going to go kill the bastards who killed my mom. Okay, I'll let him go. Instead, she knows he's a specially trained agent and then yet hunts him down like Tommy Lee Jones in The fucking Fugitive. It's like, no, the guy is actually doing... He's kind of doing government work. You can kind of just let him do this shit. He's preventing bad shit from happening. But instead, because it's... You have to have
the way that some of the ways he kills people, it kind of reminds me of The Equalizer in some ways.
Like we were talking about with The Equalizer, the same way I feel about The Beekeeper. It's like they'll never give an NC-17 for violence. I think this is proof of it.
Yeah.
Even the stuff, not just the fingers, but the lingering shot of the stumps without the fingers on it, and how gruesome that is. Like that is shit, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was gnarly.
But I was gonna say, honestly, the way that this film ended, which we won't give away, obviously, because this is non-spoiler, because this
it was kind of half-hearted. I agree.
I mean, I honestly, after that ending, I was like, I honestly want to see a sequel to this. Like,
there will be a sequel.
I know there will be, but it's like, even if they weren't gonna do that, I would be like, I still want to see a sequel.
Well, here's what the ending is both a flaw to me, but it also contributes to one of the best qualities of The Beekeeper, which is that it has no pretensions. The thing I love about the Beekeeper is they do that opening 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to like introduce Jason Statham. And then once the inciting incident happens, it is just action, action, action with very little breathing room for the next like hour 35 minutes of the hour 45. Like it moves at a nice clip, and then it's over, and you're just kind of like, okay, that was satisfying. It was awesome. I came to see an action movie. I got an action movie. Rad.
Exactly, but then after that, it's like even after that, you're just like, I want more. Like,
I do. That's the thing, and I do think that they built the whole Beekeeper thing. They're kind of doing what I call the John Wick and/or the Purge thing, where the first movie is a straight up action movie with these little nuggets of backstory and lore baked into it so that you're curious about it, and then the sequel, it's the lore. It's a little longer, and they build the world around the characters, which I think will be interesting with The Beekeeper.
Yeah, so Jason Statham actually wants to get another franchise off the ground. He's got this one.
Yeah, and here's the thing about Statham, too. People often underestimate him as an actor. The thing is that, is he Laurence Olivier? No, but he is perfectly terrific at the kind of roles he does well. He's a good actor for the kind of roles he's playing. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's like, no matter like what role, and no matter like what movie you give him, he knows what role he's into.
Well, and I was watching on TV the other night, it just happened to be on. There was this documentary on Paul Walker, and I think Paul Walker, kind of rest in peace, falls into that same category of, he's not necessarily an Oscar-worthy kind of actor, but he's good for the types of roles he plays. He does those really well, and he's an asset in the film world. He's a necessary kind of character actor.
I agree with that. I do agree.
Yeah.
So, and it's a good case with Jason Statham, and I don't know. I'm not with some people on this movie. Some people really do not like this movie, but again, I get why.
But here's the thing. I went into this kind of like, whatever, this is the worst this could be is a generic bad January movie. I walked out of it like, this is not going to be a critical darling, but I had a lot of fun. And then I look and it's like, oh, the reviews have not been actually that bad. People have actually kind of liked it generally on the Rotten Tomatoes side. I was surprised it got a fresh. I was expecting it to get like a 40% or something, and it got like a 70, which is not
I was
bad.
honestly kind of expecting I was honestly expecting 20s, to be honest.
Yeah, just in that range of like, because when you think second week of January action movies, you think of things like Legend of Hercules, or like, yeah,
Fuck that piece of shit.
that movie does work if you watch it as a comedy. Then it's kind of fun, but everything else, dude. You know what? I will never forget. I luckily there was one other person in the theater when I saw it. Legend of Hercules. I saw it in 3D. I don't know why I did, but I was in the theater with one other.
3D.
Yeah, more like 2.2D more. But I was in the theater with this one other person who's like way below me, and I said out loud, "There's that scene, and it's one of the most egregious errors I've ever seen in a movie. That's like a relatively big budget, like wide release movie. And they're doing a sword fight, and so he stabs a guy with his sword, and the profile is off, so you can see that the prop sword is just tucked under his armpit. Like, you can very visibly see it. And I said out loud, it's under his fucking armpit. And the dude just bursts out laughing like, oh my God, you're right. It's like, wow. You didn't give a fuck, did you?
Fuck that
what
shit,
happened to
dude.
Rennie Harlan, by the way? Rennie Harlan has kind of sucked lately as a director. Yeah. Honestly, he did the last movie I remember he did that I actually kind of enjoyed. It wasn't like a masterpiece, but I remember seeing it in the theater and going like, you know what? That was just a fun, dumb movie. Was 12 Rounds. I actually kind of thought that was fun. With John
I haven't seen it, but the last one I liked from him was Skip Trace with Johnny Knoxville and Jackie Chan. I like that one.
I haven't seen Skip Trace.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
what was his last...
I mean, Johnny Knoxville doesn't know how to fight in the movie, so that's funny.
Well, Johnny Knoxville makes every movie better. Let's be... Well, Deep Blue Sea was good. Cliffhanger. Die Hard 2 was good.
Nightmare 4?
Nightmare 4 was good. What was this? Oh, Exorcist the Beginning. The Covenant. Not Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. 2006 is The Covenant.
Watch the Guy Ritchie one, please.
Trying to... Oh, my God. He's directing the Strangers sequels? Oh, no. Like, the worst person you could give that to. Oh, that was the other shit pop. The Misfits. Oh, that fucking movie with freaking Pierce Brosnan and Nick Cannon in it.
Mm-mm.
That was... Oh, have you seen that? It was bad.
Nope.
It was bad.
I'm bothered. Honestly, I haven't even heard of that movie. Like,
all I can think about when I think about The Covenant is Ralph the Movie Maker. You know Ralph the Movie Maker, right?
Yeah.
His video where he goes, This isn't gothy enough. We need to play more anal cunt." Anyway.
But yeah, regardless, the Beekeeper is awesome. I don't know what else you guys want to say.
That's the point we're trying to make. Go see the Beekeeper. It's good.
Give it your money. Come on, guys. Give it your money. So yeah, I think. We're not gonna.
But see Book of Clarence first because it's more ambitious. But then go see the Beekeeper.
But regardless of it, I think I'll give the Beekeeper 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Same, as that's what I gave it.
Yeah, it's not perfect. The FBI subplot was definitely not needed, and also the lack of element was there, but
also the best line in the trailer is not in the movie, which is a bummer. Which is the after the fight at the gas station battle, and then she goes, "Honey," and then he goes, "It's flammable as fuck. Who knew?" That's not in the movie.
Yeah, that was another thing they missed.
That was a good line.
I know they missed that, but it's okay. Let me hit the couple comments here. Oh, this is Gavin, by the way. It's Gavin, Pop Culture Preview.
Mean Girls was awesome, Gavin. I liked it a lot. And I'm a fan of the first one, so that I was going to be picky.
What's up, Drew? MVP.
Where have you been, Drew? You haven't been the first one on call lately as much. I miss you. I could count. No, literally, So earlier today, Luke, I thought of you. When I put my tweet out for self-reliance, I immediately, after the second I posted heart, and I'm like, this is either Ponto or a porn bot. Oh, look, it's Ponto.
Most of it, I think a lot of the time, the first one to get it, the first one that you would get it from would probably be me.
Or a porn bot. Now let me explain to you this. Hi there, I'm Elon Musk. And I bought Twitter so that I could make it less user-friendly and have way more porn bots. Merry Christmas!
Fuck you, Elon Musk.
You fucking human
yeah. I think we can close it there. So yeah, 4.5 for Beekeeper.
We're not doing trailer trash?
No, we can do trailer trash, but I was just saying, like, in regards to the review, we can close it there. Like,
okay, I got some shitty ones with this. I gotta be real.
I think I got some good ones.
I got a couple of good ones, but they're.
Let's see. So, Argyle looks great. Still excited.
I got my ticket. That's the first movie I'm seeing when I get back from my trip. Is Argyle.
And keep an eye out, guys. We're gonna do watch-alongs for Kick-Ass and Kingsman: The Secret Service in the build-up to Argyle.
When are you doing the Kick-Ass one?
Probably Friday.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna be out of town. I would.
I know.
All right.
I know, but
what else?
anyways, Challengers, the new film from Luca Guadagnino. That film looks amazing.
Now, see that's one of the good ones. I got that one also.
And Dune Part 2 looks great as well. Can't wait.
You mean Tune?
God fucking
what
damn
should
it.
have been called? God damn it.
God fucking damn it. But yeah, Dune Part 2 looks great. Cannot wait. I think probably my most anticipated film of the year. I really can't wait.
I would say that and Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
Can't wait for Nosferatu as well, but
yeah.
But honestly, after the delay of Dune Part 2, I was just clamoring for it. I was just like, give it to me now, please.
Deadpool 3 would also be up there for me, just because Wolvie's back.
Love Lies Bleeding is also up there for me.
That looks awesome. One of my most anticipated, I'm going to get to see 2 months early, and that's the American Society of Magical Negroes, because I saw the trailer for that with Book of Clarence, and it looks really good.
Another one you also want to know, another one I'm actually really excited for.
What?
Drive-Away Dolls.
Drive-Away Dolls is on my list. Shelby Oaks, if it comes out this year. I don't.
And Civil War is also on my list for most anticipated.
Yep, I agree. Is that the Alex Garland one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. That looks really good.
And obviously Ghostbusters Frozen Empire as a big Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah, looks good.
But this one right here might be the most outside the box pick for most anticipated. If
it looks cute. Here's my thing. It's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I've said this.
I know, but
I'll say this.
It's John Krasinski, dude.
It is, and he's a good director. The last bit in the trailer, I think, is hilarious. The last bit of it's like, look him in the eye. Which eye? You know damn well which one. Marshmallow with the. If it has Ryan Reynolds in it, I'll watch it because I love.
Oh yeah, and also, I can also tell you an animated film this year I'm looking forward to: Kung Fu Panda 4.
Hell yeah, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Cannot wait for that movie.
Maybe the best trilogy, one of the top 10 best trilogies ever. The first 3 Kung Fu Pandas, I think so.
Could they make it a good quadrilogy?
How to Train Your Dragon would be the other one I'd put in that when it comes to DreamWorks movies.
They're good ones. Ferris, what's up, Ferris?
What up?
His thoughts on the ISS trailer? I actually have not seen the trailer.
Okay. Well, speaking of, who commented that?
Ferris.
Ferris. By the way, I hope you enjoyed your day off. So you're still
Damn it.
here? It's over. Go home. Anyway, by the way, my mom watched. She was considering watching. What was the movie? Oh, she was gonna watch Failure to Launch, and I said, "What did you think of Failure to Launch?" Yeah, and I says, "That movie was done better the second. I liked that movie a lot more the second time I saw it when it was called No Hard Feelings. It's the same plot. It's just basically.
But I can't tell you. I think it's on the 23rd. That's going to launch digital platforms. Guess what movie I might be watching then?
When? What?
No, I'm saying what movie I might be watching by then. It's coming to digital platforms on the 23rd.
What?
Anyone But You.
Which is good. Which I liked. I liked Anyone But You.
Hey, by the way, do you have a mole or something on your butt?
No, the best joke with that is not even in the trailer. It's when they're swimming to the dock, and he goes, like, "Oh my God, you're so in shape, but why are you so unathletic?" Because he's swimming when he's like this, and then she goes, "Oh my God!" He goes, "What?" He goes, "You're hot girl fit." And you're like, "No, I'm not." Yeah, I liked Anyone But You. Anyway,
I'm really excited to watch that, but proceed.
Did you get any? Okay, so first off, hey Luke.
Yeah.
I'm making a war movie with Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe. Because Russell Crowe isn't fighting around the world right now. He's in my film. And what do you think? They're going to enemy territory. What do you think would be a good title for this movie?
And territory.
Land of Bad. I'm not fucking kidding you.
I saw
It
that title.
looks like-
I was like, fuck you.
Land of Bad. Most of these trailers look like the trailers I got with this and the trailers I got with Memory. Most of them, I was like, these look like straight to Tubi movies. Holy shit. And then as you said, ISS, which I'm probably going to be seeing on my trip.
Can't wait to hear your thoughts, man.
That actually looks good. Cult Killer.
Generic ass title, more like.
Generic ass title. Alice Eve is an FBI agent. Sure. Meg Ryan's also a helicopter pilot, and Kevin Hart is a master thief. Sure. Alice Eve is a tough FBI agent.
And you have Antonio Banderas, and they're trying to hunt down a cult killer.
No, he's trying to stop a human trafficker who's bringing children into a sort of sex cult. Cult killer.
Fuck off.
Fuck. What? These are the most AI-generated ass movies I've ever seen. You know what this is? And I like the movie a lot more than the people. Well, not the makers of it, but like a lot more than the people it's about. But this is the epitome of Sound of Freedom at home, if I've ever seen one.
And I liked Sound of Freedom.
Me too. I liked it.
I like the movie.
I liked the movie, even though I don't really like. I met the man.
And dude, I even pointed this out in my Letterboxd review. Like, I gave like a full disclaimer that I don't support that shit. Like,
Well, here's the
I
thing.
had to do the disclaimer because otherwise people will be like, "Why do you support this bullshit? You shouldn't be
Looking
supporting
at
it."
it objectively as a movie, it's a well-made movie. That being said, Tim Ballard, who does like my work and I have met, is a piece of shit, and you should not. Here's the thing: the Tim Ballard I met at that premiere seemed like a very nice guy. Turns out he wasn't very nice.
Mm.
So yeah. And then I also got Challengers. Looks awesome.
Looks
I love
good.
the point of view shots from like the tennis ball. That's really rad.
That's like,
And then I really hope I get this somewhere in Utah to go see, because it's never going to come here. I am almost certain it's not going to. American Fiction. That looks so good, man.
wait, isn't that an MGM movie?
Yeah, it is. That's why it was.
Yeah, I'll be able to watch on Amazon Prime then whenever it comes out.
Yeah, but the problem is it's going to be nominated for Oscars, and it won't come out in time for that.
Damn it.
So, but here's the thing.
At least I was able to watch Triangle of Sadness in time, though.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like the two big ones I haven't seen yet are that one and the Zone of Interest. And the Zone of Interest is one it seems to be going city by city. I'm hoping that I get to see that as well. But anyway, it looks good. I like the joke where Sterling K. Brown, St. Louis's own Sterling K. Brown, grew up in my hometown. Sterling K. Brown has the line to Jeffrey Wright about how he's like his brother, and he says "Oh, you should go out tonight" or something. He goes, every every time I go to any gay, all the gay guys here think I'm Tyler Perry or something, or see me and they think I'm Tyler Perry. And he goes, well, I mean, Tyler Perry lives in Atlanta, so I don't. That looks just really funny.
Oh my god, that's funny, dude. Oh my
Sharonda,
god.
You be pregnant? You be pregnant again? Well, if I is, Ray Ray's gonna be a real man this time. White lady stands up and cheers.
That's funny.
Perfect, love it. And then lastly, and this is another one I'm hoping to see on my trip if we can find an IMAX theater, which I think there is one over there. Queen, Rock Montreal, rock on. Freddie Mercury, baby.
Should you say "We Will Rock You"?
Hell yeah. We are the champions of the world, Ponto. Anyway.
Not just that, we're all legends. How's that for you?
Sure are.
Yes, sir. And was there any poster after credits?
No.
Well,
was there? No, I don't think there was.
I didn't stay. I didn't stay because I already knew that there wasn't going to be.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't even stay for the ones for Night's Wing because I already knew that there wasn't going to be anything.
There is a post-credit scene for Mean Girls, but it was in the trailer.
What the fuck?
You want me to say what it is? Because it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the actual overall story at all.
Okay.
The scene after the credits is literally that scene in the trailer where Regina George walks in, and it goes, you'd be really hot if you changed everything. That is it. That is literally the post-credit scene.
Yeah, then when I see that, I'm not staying.
Yeah.
Because if it's given in the trailer, yeah, I'm not staying.
And they don't add anything to it. It's what it is? It's the Ant-Man and the Wasp ant playing the drums scene. That's basically what it is. It's a scene that was already in the trailer.
Or even, well, not. I know it's not given to the trailer, but also kind of reminds me of the Rick Hoffman post-credit scene in Thanksgiving.
No, but but I liked that part.
I know that.
That was great.
I know that I'm pointing that out, but then when you said that, it kind of reminded me of that. They just say something and then just nothing, and then just nothing of note happens.
I wish that it ended. You know what I wish? I wish they would have pulled an X, and the post-credit scene was a fake trailer for Thanksgiving 2 in the style of the Thanksgiving trailer. That would have been amazing.
They could have pulled one to be Thanksgiving 2 sloppy seconds.
No, Eli Roth. If you're watching this is you can have this one, buddy. Call Thanksgiving 2 the sloppy seconds. You have to.
Oh my god, that would be freaking amazing.
You have to. It's perfect.
But yeah. So yeah, probably Wednesday I'll probably see Mean Girls if I get the chance. And then Thursday I'll plan to see Radical. Yeah, other than that, honestly after that, January is kind of a dead end.
Unless you're in one of the few cities, and this is mostly for the viewers because neither of us are going to be able to go to it, although I've already seen it. But if you're in a very limited area that's showing Sometimes I Think About Dying, go see that because it's really good.
I might be able to get it on digital whenever that comes out.
It will eventually. It's Oscilloscope is putting it out.
That's a new one.
Hey, I got a new. Oh, Ferris just subscribed to me. Thank you, Ferris.
Good job, Ferris. You're a good man.
You're good. You're a good man. Ferris, you're my hero.
But regardless, I guess we'll call it there since
it's
getting kind of late now. So Great needs to review Sometimes I Think About Dying.
Well, I might have to push that a little bit because I also need to have some din. So it's been a long day. So
But regardless, that's all we got coming up, and then probably Friday, watch along for Kick-Ass, and then sometime next week, watch along for Kingsman: The Secret Service and the build up to Argyle. So that should be a lot of fun. And then, yeah, more to come. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So regardless of that, anyways, I want to know down below from you guys, what did you guys think of the Beekeeper? Did you guys love the movie? Did you guys hate it? If you did, give us good reason. If you hated it, please give us good reasons why you didn't like it.
Yep.
But if you did like it, just say maybe I agree with you guys. It's awesome. Say something like that. It'll help out. But regardless of that, we're gonna get out of here. So we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.